Wayne and Bao are my two boyfriends, and they're gonna be calling 3 o'clock in the morning. Wayne had the house number. So now, mind you, I have my kid. My husband has his kid. We have kids. By the way, it's my house that I pay for. I pay all the bills. Everybody's dependent on me. I'm the boss bitch. Like you don't pay for
You
anything.
don't answer no phones around here.
Whatever. I do it for no funds. And I remember just waking up my husband like, "Hey, like I gotta go. I'm taking the Rover. You gotta move your car."
You couldn't move it to the street and then pull
No,
yourself out.
I'm not doing all this manual labor. And then he would move the car. And then I remember one particular night, I was in my car, I was backing out of the driveway. He moved his car into the street, and then he gave me a kiss goodbye. I'm like, all right, baby, I'll see you in like 2 or 3 days.
Not 2 or 3 days.
Yes, and then I'd be gone for 2 or 3 days, and then I would go home to my husband's, and he would have my dinner waiting, my bath water ran.
I want to be like Elizabeth when I grow up.
And then like a glass of wine, like, welcome home, honey. Did you have fun? Yes, bitch, I had so much fun. Wayne and Bao are my two boyfriends, and they're gonna be calling 3 o'clock in the morning.
There you go. There we go. There we go. What's good, man? No Strings Attached on the Tuesday, man. We going up on the Tuesday night. Karrine Steffans, man, two boyfriends. She's back, man. Will Superhead ever die? We in here tonight, man. Roy Mack, Chris.
They multiply, my nigga. Superhead spearheaded a whole generation of sluts. Let's get to it, baby.
Bro, I saw that. I was like, yo, she's wilding, bro. Like, Karrine is out here wilding. You can't talk like that, man. She said, Wayne and him, these are my two boyfriends. Like, what you talking about? Like, hold on. The craziest part was she was like, I would tell my husband, yeah, you know, Lil Wayne just called. I'm finna go. I'll be gone for a few days. Like, the fuck, you know. All right.
See, the thing is, though, the husband. What's like? Do you know who the husband was? Like,
I'm not sure who the husband was. Yeah, I don't remember who the husband was.
I don't know if it was after him, but she was married to Eddie Winslow. I don't even know the dude's real name, bro. Eddie Winslow, Family Matters. I don't know his real name, but he is Eddie Winslow to everybody. I think that's who she's talking about. Because I'm wondering who the fuck letting that go down.
Yeah, you gotta at some point be like, yo, fam, I can't go for that, man. Like, you just not. And she was like, it would be like that with Bow Wow and Lil Wayne. So you got two dudes that can just call my house, and I'm saying my house because we both live there. It's your house and my house. That can just call this house at any time, and you just making moves. What part of the game is that, my guy?
Man, I don't understand it, man.
And you going for days? Like, what is like? So listen, I'm gonna say that.
Get there.
It couldn't be me, but maybe they got that kind of relationship, right? So I'm sure if she out doing that, she got to be cool with him getting a little side here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly she ain't going out there just to go chop it up.
I'm trying to figure out, like, all right, so she do that. He takes it. Like, what makes him take that shit?
Oh, so now it sounds like what you want to do is get into the mindset of a cuck. I'm not saying he's a cuck.
I mean, how does it happen? Oh, no. Let that MAGA out of you, baby. Don't even sit up here and hold that. That's MAGA talk right there.
I'm just saying, I can't get into that
talk, baby.
Me personally, I can't get into that mindset, right? Of just being like, all right,
man.
Because she says that he would kiss her goodbye, right? And she'd be gone for 2-3 days. And when she got back, he would have food ready, you know what I'm saying? And be like, yo, you have a good time.
What does she have coming out too, bro? Because,
I'm not sure.
Every time, like, we see Superhead, right? Yeah. That book came out, nigga. I was like either in college, like freshman or sophomore year of college, or still in high school, like on the tail end. Because that book came out like, what, 2002, 3 or some shit like that?
That's it. That sound about right. What was it?
Jadakiss made that record back in like 2001 for sure.
It was Confessions Confessions of a Video Vixen, right?
Right. Yeah. And it's like, ever since then, like, she's been popping, right? But she goes away. We see her again talking about this bullshit, but it's like, how, like, what she got coming out, man? She got something coming out, definitely.
She's hawking something, I'm sure.
Something. She sound like she ain't trying to sell no more than fucking books, my nigga. Like, that's for real. But it's
let me say, I don't know how old of a woman she is, but the thing
she
about
great.
her, yeah,
it came out. She looks really good.
2005 when it came out is when her book came out.
Okay.
But yeah, see, that's the thing about a woman like a Karrine Steffans. She's a good-looking woman, bro. Like, you know, we can sit here and call her names. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't call her no name. I call her opportunist.
Oh, no.
I don't call her no name, no.
She's 43 years old, right?
What?
Yeah, she's 43 years old.
Looking like that, bro.
Yeah, she's a good-looking woman, bro. And apparently, you know what's funny? if you go into, this old school stuff, but if any of the rappers that dealt with her, they always talked about how cool she was. They all said that like she was super cool, you know what I'm saying? She can come kick it, So she looks good. She's super. Her only fatal flaw is that she just enjoyed sucking penis way too much with just anybody. She was just too into.
She would fillet anyone with a rapper name.
Let me ask you though.
You had to have at least you had to go gold at least to get your dick sucked by Superhead though. Like name anybody who went less than gold that got their dick sucked by Superhead. You had to go at least gold to platinum. Actually, she was only sucking platinum dick.
She was messing with platinum or better.
Who sold less than platinum than Superhead Bloom?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't really know. But the thing is, though, that like, and because I'm gonna pull something else up here in a second. But she's like, with all that being said, she was always able to find a dude to quote unquote wife her. Like that was never a problem because she was married, I believe, to a Columbus Short for a little while, the actor.
Him too?
Yeah, she married him for a little while.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Right. So, and the reason I bring it
up for that bullshit too, huh?
Possibly. That's the reason I bring it up because the conventional quote unquote thinking is that hey, somebody going through like that, people will be cool with her. They'll fuck, but they ain't gonna wife you up. Well, she stays getting wifed up. Like that's never been an issue.
But she's also for sale.
This is also very, very true, sir.
So you know what I mean? Think about it. Somebody trying to keep a name, bring their name back. Like Columbus Short, when was he fucking with her? Because he got like straight up kicked out of Hollywood. So it's like, was it before that or after that?
I think it was all around. I think his life started unraveling. All that to say.
Yeah. Like think about it though. Like what makes you feel better when you all fucked up and you fall off? A dick suck. Like somebody still willing to suck your dick. How about you fall off? And Superhead still willing to suck your dick. Superhead, that's her nickname.
Yeah, I mean, she out here.
So, when he fell off, I'm pretty sure, like, he needs somebody to, bring his name back, put his name back on the Shade Room and shit like that.
You're probably right. Let me compare and contrast that though. Are you familiar with a young lady named Lolo Jones?
Yeah, the one that's like 45 and a virgin, and it's like, bitch, keep it. Nobody want it now.
There you go. So let's pull up. Yeah, let's bring up Lolo for the people to see who might not be familiar.
I tell people I'm a virgin. Your claim to fame at 40 is being a virgin.
There she goes, showing her little cakes out there, saying that she lost 20 pounds. You dig? Showing them little cakes. Okay, she flexing. She's an Olympic athlete. Again, she's in her 40s. Good-looking woman, though. You know what I mean? And her whole thing
is beautiful.
And her whole thing has always been, like you said, she always tries to lead with the whole she really believed that this whole she's a virgin thing was going to like get her over with the people. You know what I mean?
What people?
I don't know.
Like what's somebody who looking at her joint like, yo, this bitch ain't fucking. Let me tune into her.
Right.
Like, who said that, bro? Who said, yo, this bitch ain't fucking. Let me tune into her, G.
I don't know.
Seen it. Don't ever want to see it.
And and so the reason I bring it up is because we're talking about Karrine Steffans a second ago, right? Who has been around the block, as they say, right? Has done her thing in these streets, and stays with always got a dude, right? She's been married multiple times. She stays in relationships. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She's out here. And then see, Lolo posted this the other day. Let's bring this up. What she posted. Okay, here's a long post that she posted. Is it up? Can y'all see it? I'm trying to blow it up some if I can. But she says, tonight I blocked the guy I was talking to for 8 months. My heart just couldn't take it anymore. He gave me so many mixed signals. He would talk about marriage and kids, but then keep me in the friend zone. He would never make it to see me. My heart is so heavy. I'm so exhausted dating life. I have continually asked God to honor me with a godly man. Okay, here we go. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, y'all can see. So she goes on this whole thing about how, she can't find a man. She's been praying for a man. She stayed a virgin like the Bible told her to do, and it ain't working out for her. Talk to me, Chris Blake. Has she explored the fact that maybe it's her?
You asking me that question like Shorty has? Do you really think Shorty has thought ever that it's her fault that she can't get no dick, no love? Actually, she can get dick. But I don't know, like, what happens to motherfuckers like that, man? Like, your claim to fame is that I ain't giving them no pussy at 40. And your claim to fame is also like, I'm trying to give away this pussy, but I can't find nobody to get this pussy away to. It's like, what are you doing? Just making somebody just fucking, yo, come on, man. The bitch bad, yo. Olympic athlete. She got to be super annoying, bro.
Something got to be going on. Hold on, let me bring this back. Hold on. Courtney jumped in.
She got to be super annoying, dude.
Hold on, let me bring her to the chat. I missed this a second ago, but Courtney jumped in the chat talking about the superhead thing, and he said, I'm going to be contrarian on this one. There's something real player about sending a woman off to guys presumably doing better than you, and she still comes back home every time. No, Courtney. There's nothing.
I'm trying to see his angle here. I'm trying to,
Courtney. Hold on, Courtney.
I'm trying to see like exactly what he's talking about.
Now listen, Courtney. The only thing I can maybe rock with you on is if you send in. Now listen, I got to get on my pimp talk now. If you sending a bitch out, right?
Send the hoe, man.
Right? If you doing that, now that's different, right? If you sending her out, these niggas are calling and she's staying multiple days with these gentlemen. He says, why is she coming back? Let me explain. She's coming back because those niggas don't want her. That's why she's coming back. Those niggas
I almost finished your sentence, bro. I almost finished your sentence, dog. Like, for real. No.
She's a fun girl. Her top is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, call Karrine, man. Yeah, hit her up. Tell her come through. We having a party this weekend. Yeah, she'll pull up. Like, dog, you ain't. Yeah, so listen.
And her vibe probably super sick though. Like you said, her vibe probably sick too.
Yeah, hold on. You in the matrix. You froze on me, Blake.
I did.
Okay, you back. Yeah, you in the matrix a little bit. You're why? Oh, shit.
Oh, my bad, G.
There you go. You good? Yeah, you good. You back good. Yeah, you straight. You super. I see the listen because the glass. But nah, listen. I see what you're saying though, Courtney. Like, but no. This is listen. If you were sending her out on the blade to go get the bag and she coming back with it, that's something different. I don't even listen. I'm not sure she's even coming. Now, she didn't disclose this, but maybe she is coming back with some money. So let's talk about it. Let's say if she coming back, if she doing that, she leaving, going out there with Bow, going out there with Wayne, but she coming back with something.
She definitely what do you call it? She probably paying all the bills, G.
Oh, she said she was. You didn't catch that part?
I didn't catch that part.
Oh, she said she's paying all the bills. That's why she said that he can't question her.
Well, those are all the answers we need about everything that's going on right here. That's how that happens.
Yeah. Oh,
that nigga. Can I call him I don't want to call him a bum, right? Think about this. Like, bring it back full circle. What Courtney was talking about, right? She come back home. She paying all the bills. That nigga a pimp. He probably still doing this shit. The whole 2-3 days she gone, he doing whatever the fuck he want to do.
I'm sorry. Well, she did say that she's leaving him with the kids though.
Man, fuck them kids. You can still.
There you go. Talk that talk then. There we go.
Come on, like you serious? I'm telling you, like yo, it sounds like he on to something. To be honest with you, I won't be able to do it because I got too much in me. Like I got too much pride. But maybe we got too much pride, bro. Maybe we should be finding women who fuck dudes with a lot of money and can pay for all the home shit. And we just live off of it.
Let me find her. Let me bring it back. Hold on.
And they're gonna be calling 3 o'clock in the morning. Wayne had the house number. So now, mind you, I have my kid. My husband has his kid. We have kids. By the way, it's my house that I pay for. I pay all the bills. Everybody's dependent on me. I'm the boss bitch. Like, you don't pay for nothing.
You don't answer no phones around here.
Whatever. I do what the fuck I want. And I remember just waking up my husband like, hey, I gotta go. I'm taking the Rover. You gotta move your car.
You couldn't move it to the street and then pull yourself out?
No, I'm not doing all this manual labor. And then he would move the car. And then I remember one particular night, I was in my car, I was backing out of the driveway. He moved his car into the street, and then he gave me a kiss goodbye. I'm like, all right, baby, I'll see you in like 2 or 3 days.
Not 2 or 3 days.
Yes, and then I'll be gone for 2 or 3.
Bro, stop it. Hold on.
Bro, why you play it back, fool? Because now I'm like, this bitch lying, bro. She lying. Now I think she lying, man. Damn, I don't want to see this shit no more, man. Let's move on, man. That bitch lying, bro.
You calling cap?
No way nobody. No, man. Big cap.
There you go. Okay.
I'm just trying to be open-minded, man, and like, you know, listen to a motherfucker talk about their life and shit. But like, it's
the
no
man.
way.
She wouldn't even move the car. Bro. She told him come move the car.
Man, come on, man. I can't think of nobody in their right mind that would even think like that or whatever. Like, can you think of anybody you know that would go for that?
Oh no, I don't know nobody that would listen. That's a different level of simping right there. That's a totally different level of the game. Don't get that twisted. So let's go back to Miss Lolo. Lolo Jones. Let's pull up her IG. Hold on. Lolo Jones, the 40-year-old virgin. She thought that was going to be a selling point for her.
I mean, she always been fine though, bro. She's always looked good. She just fucked up, dude. There's something going on up top, G.
So that's what I'm saying. So, but I'm just saying in general though, right? You know, there has to be a middle ground though between Karrine Steffans wanting to go out and link up with her boyfriends at 3 a.m. and this woman, because they're about the same age, and this woman being a 40-year-old virgin who apparently can't find a man. she can't find a man.
Cause she rocking shit like that, man. Look at that outfit. That fit trash, my nigga. Look at that shit, bro. Like, who rocks that, bro? That fit trash. That's fine.
She can't find a man, dog. She said the guy she's been dating, she said the guy kept her in the friend zone. That's what it was, her wording on his thing. Look at this. She said he kept me in the friend zone. Let me bring it back. Let me blow it up. There you go.
He know she ain't trying to give him no pussy without a ring.
He would talk about marriage and kids, but then keep me in the friend zone.
Yeah, bitch, he don't want it with you. He don't want it with you for one, and second time, like, dude, I don't know. It's Lolo Jones. At the end of the day, if I could fuck around, be the dude that come around and eventually get some pussy out of it, cool. But if it don't work out, then it's over with, you know?
Yeah, I think she's, I don't know.
Think about it, man. Dude didn't fuck with her like she think he fucked with her.
It's just weird though. Oh, you broke up. What'd you say? Dude didn't what?
Dude didn't fuck with her like she think he fucked with her.
Not if he friend zoned her like that.
He didn't fuck with her like that to begin with. She older, an attention whore, all over social media. She's an ex-Olympian. I don't think she ever won a gold medal, none of that shit. But she a narcissist, bro.
Ooh.
She a narcissist, dude. Like, great, like fucking class A. So, dude, like, yo, fuck out of here. I feel you, but I can't do that. Nah.
All right, we'll come back to this a little later, but I want to get to this before I forget and before we go too far off on a tangent. Will Smith came out some news broke on an upcoming Netflix, his little Netflix interview show that he does, David Letterman. He's interviewing Will Smith, and Mr. Smith says that he always hated being called a soft rapper.
Wow. That explains a lot, right?
Well, let's talk about it, right? You know, did you when you look at Will Smith, did you ever listen to him and think, oh, this nigga soft? You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. I remember when I heard him, subconsciously, I knew he had two parents. No bullshit. Subconsciously, I'm like, this dude is raised in a two-parent home. You can just tell. He's not soft. It's just this dude, he's a respectful dude. He a good kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a bad thing, though. So it's like, I knew he was raised in a two-parent home. Before I even knew he was raised in a two-parent home. So I think like that back when I first heard the nigga when I was a kid? Nah. But it was something different about him, bro. You can just tell. There's something different about niggas that come from a good upbringing, man. And I knew he had that. But to be mad about being called a soft rapper, are you mad because you fucking was raised right?
Right.
I mean, how can you be mad because you were raised right, though, bro?
I do have a theory about it. If you would like to hear this theory, I think this whole thing is the unraveling of Will Smith brought on by his current wife. That's what I think this is about. I think she's the one that put this whole idea in his head that he's quote unquote soft. Listen, nobody's ever rappers of that. Rappers of that. People got to go back to that time period, right? People know that Will Smith kept making music. Welcome to Miami, Men in Black, all that stuff. But if you go back to like Summertime Will Smith, Parents Just Don't Understand, I Think I Can Beat Mike Tyson, right? Rappers at that time, people like, it's 2022, so it's different. It wasn't a lot of rappers cursing at that time, bro. Right. If any, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody looked at De La Soul like they were soft. You know what I'm saying? Nobody looked at
every other bar. Even like if they were cursing, but not every other bar like
that's what I'm saying. Nobody looked at Diggable Planets or Arrested Development and was like, yo, them niggas. Arrested Development said they had to take a nigga out for being, you know what I'm saying? They had a whole song about having to whoop a nigga ass. They thought he was soft, right? But nobody like really was like looking at rappers at that time like, oh, this dude's soft. That was just the way people spit. You know what I'm saying? My personal theory is that
he was in the street though. He was in the street. He was talking like that. But people were talking like that. I don't think no rappers ever gave him shit about that shit though.
That's what I'm saying. Because it was never a thing that like rappers were these tough guys. Like initially in rap, it was never like a tough guy genre.
Right. I mean? They never talked about their crimes on wax like motherfuckers do now and get indicted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, early hip hop is not it's you didn't look at those guys and think they would go and whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? That came later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That all came later. You know what I mean? Like, until I found out that Ice Cube was like 5'5", I was like, yo, this nigga's with all that action.
And then I found out Ice Cube was also raised in a 2-parent good home and went to college. I was like, damn, Ice Cube wasn't no gangster?
No.
Okay. It's not to say that I don't like that type of shit, because really, I would prefer that for people. But it was like, damn, he acting too? It was weird. It was like, damn, that's crazy. And yo, hence the like new Ice Cube. What he doing? He acting solely.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm sitting back and I'm saying he has a wife, right, who grew up with, was really good friends with Tupac Shakur, who made quite possibly the most disrespectful diss song of all time, right? We Hit 'Em Up, right? Although Tupac was, you know, we can talk about his brilliance, right? You know, he on wax, he came off like, you know, he would whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah. My personal thing, when I'm hearing this, and that's what I'm saying, I think this might be an unraveling of Will Smith, so to speak, right? Because I feel like she's been, over the last, how long have they been together now? 20, 25 years? I feel like that shit has been seeping into dude, man, over that whole time of her constantly bringing up, you know, these, even with early Tupac, who wasn't like cursing and shooting, he was still very revolutionary, right? It was still very aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, Will Smith made Summertime.
He did, bro. But check this out.
You know what I mean?
But check it out though. Like some of that shit on him too. Because think about it, man. Will is not. He's not Will like he was, man. You know who Will Smith is now? Will Smith in like the 90s and early 2000s is now The Rock. Like, Will Smith does not have that top spot, man. Nigga probably be losing it. Have you ever, dude, think about this, man. Jada might, you know what? Nobody ever thought about what Jada might be going through with this nigga, knowing he ain't the best no more. Has anybody ever, I never thought about that till right now. Till right now, I never thought about that.
You saying that he's falling off out here in these streets?
That nigga ain't falling off by a long shot, because Will Smith has done more in fucking 5 years than most people ever do in life. A year, rather.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, he's definitely not the biggest movie star like he was. So that nigga he just going crazy, period. I mean, having Jada in this corner might help out on, like, accelerate the crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like she in a lot of cases is wrong in a lot of shit, though. Like, damn, you kicking his back in every chance you get. But have you ever thought, like, what he doing to her, though? Knowing he ain't the best motherfucker ever, no more.
you know what? I had me and a buddy of mine were talking about this a while back, and listen, I can't back off of it because I've said it multiple times on this show, on No Strings Attached. Shout out to us on Wednesday nights. We back this upcoming Wednesday tomorrow. We'll be here, but I've said it multiple times on the show. I personally think the woman is a damn witch.
Oh no, actually, you know, and maybe I'm just playing devil's advocate. I hate doing that, but sometimes I think about it, I'm like, yo, I just thought about it in that like exact moment.
No, I'm with you.
It's a good chance she might be a witch.
I'm just saying this though.
Maybe he's overcompensating for him not being as high as he used to be in these streets. I'm going with that one. I think you need more of a women fan base, and like I'll be adding like, yo, I'll be catering to the women now. Yeah, that nigga ain't that hot.
But see, here's what I'm saying though, and here's what my buddy brought this to my attention. So Will is Will. He don't got to make another movie. Will is Will, right?
Right.
He's gonna go down as one of the biggest box office attractions of all time. Both of her kids are pretty successful, right? Musically and otherwise, they're pretty successful out here in these streets.
The courtesy of being their kids, yeah.
True, 100% agree, but they're pretty successful. Real talk, bro. Jada's the one that ain't really popping. Let's be clear. If you step back and look, what's the real last? I can't give her credit for like that Matrix shit because she's just a character. She ain't really the.
My nigga, like you fucking around, nigga. Woo was popping. Woo. Nigga, you don't know about Woo, nigga. Like you bullshitting out here, nigga. Woo was popping that shit, motherfucking like yo. She was nominated for an Oscar off that Woo shit.
This is what I'm saying. Like her best role, her most iconic role is probably Jason's Lyric. Am I tripping? Or no, or either Set It Off. One of the two, right?
Set It Off more so than Jason's Lyric. Yeah. Right. I would say Set It Off.
Those are her two biggest roles, and both of those movies are 25 years ago.
Oh, it's no doubt they still living off Will money. That's why I be wondering, like, is Will giving them hell because he's
But
the
see, that's what I'm saying.
And he ain't as hot. I be like, damn, is that what's going on?
I feel what you're saying, but I'm thinking that she might be the motherfucker jealous. She's looking at everybody else in the house. Because look, even though—
Wait a minute. That's crazy. No. No, keep going. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm saying she's looking at everybody in the house.
You're right. You know everybody else popping except me.
Yeah. And listen, I can't take credit for that. This is my homeboy was him. We were talking about, he was like, yo, she the only one not popping. I was like, you know what? She's not. She's not popping.
Hey man, can you edit out all that shit I just said before this? That shit. That's one of the best points ever.
Yeah, bro, everybody else is popping in the house. I mean, look, Will Smith just won a goddamn Oscar.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
And she giving everybody hell because everybody popping, and she not.
She's not, bro. And so now she extra sit. So she literally had to start her own little show, that Red Table Talk, in order to drive to get some attention.
That's the only way we ever know Jada. Is through Red Table Talk.
And look, and that show is backfiring on her. You want me to tell you why? Because everybody that watches Red Table Talk says, damn, Jada mama fine as hell.
Really?
Bro, everybody looks at Jada's mama and be like, Jada mama fine as hell. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But they be like,
she probably can't really smile because all that shit on her face. Like she got all that kind of Botox and shit like that. Cause fuck out of here. I see that lady before. You don't look like that without any kind of work, man. She
listen,
got an implanted jaw.
I think didn't Will win the first ever? What did he win? The first ever award for rap, right? The first ever
the Grammy for rap. They
first
didn't
Grammy, right?
Because they were boycotting, yeah.
Right. But he did. He technically won the first. For what? Was it for an album or a sing? What was it for? You know? I don't remember what it was for either. But
I don't know.
But I mean, like, I want the people to understand, because like over the last 20, 25 years, we've just like most people have just seen Will in movies. So like if you didn't grow up at that time, people don't understand his blow up and how unbelievably huge pause he got at one point, right? Because
yeah,
real talk, because like he has songs, although people can say it's not reasonable doubt, it ain't, bro, listen. if I was to go to any black function right now and throw on Summertime at a barbecue, everybody gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit still go, bro.
That shit go. Fam, I remember back in the day. Hey, yo, fuck it. Let's be some old niggas right now, right?
Let's go.
I remember, let's be some old niggas, right? I remember back in the day, fam. That's Josh, the fucking pink rose, bro.
There you go.
That's me.
Hey, look, I'm drinking out the bottle tonight as well.
Fuck it, man. Let's knock it out, baby. But yeah, I remember back in the day, right? That Summertime video came on after the Fresh Prince episode. Remember that shit?
Yes, sir.
Yo. Whew. Those were the days, man.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
Those were the days.
Right. Talking about some old nigga stuff. Summertime was the first rap song that I went and grabbed the dictionary because I was trying to figure out listen, because I don't know when it came out, but I was like, because he was like, he says the word nostalgia, and I was a young kid, I didn't know what the fuck it meant. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's why I gotta appreciate the smart young nigga rappers, man. Gotta appreciate the smart 2-parent home rappers, fool.
Yeah.
Because Ice Cube used to say some shit too, though. Ice Cube used to use words, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck is nostalgia? He's like, man, you spark up nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Like, all the kids playing out front, little girls running around.
Yeah, so I never looked at him as soft. I mean, but you know, like MC Hammer, for example, he got hit with that soft label. And you know, MC Hammer, he came out, pumps in a bump. And Hammer said, ain't Hammer, you don't remember that shit? Hammer came out with
I'm kind of thinking like, yo, actually, now I think about it, fool, I think he's trying to provoke me to talk about how toxic black people are.
So is this a black community thing? Is that what you're saying?
Like, yeah, I think it's what he's trying to get me to do. And honestly, it's working. Because they sold the best, but who the fuck was calling them soft? You know, nobody else was calling them soft, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Who else was calling them dudes soft, bro?
I don't know. I mean, and you know what's funny? Both of them, MC Hammer and Will Smith, are from two of the blackest, like real synonymous with like being, you got to be tough in those neighborhoods. Will Smith from West Philly and Hammer's from Oakland. Like, you know, you got to be about that.
But we know only people that was calling a dude soft because ain't nobody really calling him. Like, I think I'll be talking that shit, but I think I'm probably one of them people that was saying like Will Smith was soft. I probably was saying that, but it was because I was on some ignorant shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dude was articulate. He was a good kid. Like, whatever. But you know, a motherfucker who's like that coming out back in them days, for real. Like, Tupac got Thug Life on his fucking stomach.
Yeah.
And a motherfucker before that, you know what I'm saying? Like, before that, even though, like, just in your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Shit was going down. So you see a motherfucker on TV and it'd be Will Smith talking his shit. It's like, nah, that motherfucker ain't from where I'm from. Or something, you know, something different. So it's like, damn, that's the only people that was calling them soft was us. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Yeah, and I think, let me ask you this. The word soft.
Shout out to him though for not even like singling motherfuckers out and saying who was calling them soft though.
But my thing is that like
they could have easily said that.
I think maybe somebody used the word soft, and this might sound weird, but maybe they didn't mean it the way that he's taking it, right? Right? I think they may have meant it that he's not as
Fam, what the fuck else is gonna mean soft other than soft? I mean, nigga, you're medium.
Don't no man call me soft.
You might as well call nigga moist.
And nigga said, what you swell it all up for? Man. I called you soft. What you swell it all up for?
Soft. Soft. I need fuck out of here, nigga. Soft is soft.
What I'm saying, feel me though. Hold on. Pause. No, what I'm saying though is, I think maybe it was a way of saying that, like, yo, he's because think about it like this, right? And look, you might catch this one. People who don't know early LL, if they just know LL from like, I don't know, maybe let's say like Hey Lover on, they might think LL was like, oh, he's about the dude who makes like the raps for the girls, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, oh yeah, he's kind of a softer rapper. Bro, they don't know LL's battle history, how LL used to get busy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
LL got to a point to where he was making hit records. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing hard about who do you love? Are you for sure? You know
Man, stop playing with me though, bro. Stop playing with me though, fam. Stop. Cause you know what happened though? Will Smith never took a muscle-bound man and put his face in the sand.
I mean,
He never did that, fam. Will
agree.
Smith never on video took a muscle-bound man and put his face in the sand.
But he did have a song called "I Think I Can Beat Mike Tyson." It was a very
that
playful
nigga said he
song.
think that nigga was not sure. He said, "I think I could beat him." If he was sure, he would say, "I will fucking whoop Mike Tyson." He wasn't sure.
You know what I always think about with Will Smith? We doing damn some hip hop history right now. That song, I always thought Parents Don't Understand was garbage. I hated that song. I never liked that song, bro. So take it from me, all the kids all across the land. Take it from me.
It was relatable though. It was relatable though, fool.
I always hated that damn song.
It was relatable though, man.
I knew every bar, but I hated the song though. I thought it was trash.
Nah, man, I gotta think about it, fam. Like, they don't understand.
They don't. I agree. But I just didn't like the song though.
You just want him to say motherfucker one time. You one of them niggas, right? You one of them niggas, man.
But you do understand, didn't he battle Eminem? Well, not battle, but they had a back and forth on wax, him and Eminem.
Will Smith had the cousins.
Yeah, they had a whole back and forth. Yeah.
Hey, you know how many people had to okay Eminem talking about Will Smith?
Hold on, he had to get some nigga passes?
Think about this. This goes back to the soft talk. Who was Eminem dissing in his raps, right? He was dissing motherfucking Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
He never dissed a black rapper until Benzino, but Benzino deserved a bit of it because he was fucking with him. Yeah. But prior to that, he ain't just no black rappers.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
He not Will Smith, he OJ. Like Will Smith is so fucking acceptable.
Whoa.
Think about it. Like he couldn't even fucking diss. Like, yo, think about it, fam. He couldn't diss nobody else. He could not diss a black rapper. He was able to diss Will Smith because Will Smith is a fucking giant. Will Smith is considered black.
You know the only two black rappers, and I'm using rappers very, very loosely for the second person that he's dissed.
What?
Will Smith and Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon. Like, I'm not the one to be gatekeeping blackness. No, I'm never the guy to do that shit, man.
Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Who are the two of the superstars? Like Nick Cannon is a fucking superstar.
Megastar, yeah.
Dude, Nick Cannon is a fucking super duper star, fam.
Yeah.
Two of the biggest motherfucking black guys ever paused. Two of the biggest black niggas ever, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was able to.
So let me ask you this: since we going here, Blake, are we gonna put?
I know you leave me somewhere, motherfucker. I'm entertained it though. Go ahead.
Are we gonna put Detroit on trial tonight? Is Detroit? Well, should they have checked that shit?
What up though? Hell no.
Should they have checked that shit and be like, hold on?
Hell no.
Okay, well, fuck it. Okay. So I'm saying because I never thought about it that he's never dissed any of the rappers, any of the black rappers. He did this, he did come, But you know what? Let me take it back though. The shit with Nick Cannon was some personal shit over Mariah, and the shit with Will Smith, initially it really wasn't a diss. But then Will Smith said something back. Will Smith responded. And then that's when he said that whole Will Smith ain't got it. Because Will Smith was like, some nigga, let me hear you say one verse without a curse. And I done did this. And he was saying some whole bunch of shit.
Right. He didn't say nothing directly to him.
Yeah. And then that's when he came back with that whole shit like, hey, nigga, Will Smith ain't got a curse in his raps to sell records. Well, I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. Those were some hard bars.
yo, fuck what niggas talking about. I love Eminem. Yo, fam, fuck what niggas talking about, fam. I love Eminem, bro. But it was like, I'm telling you, man, like he only got the okay to diss two black rappers ever in his time.
Did
Will Smith a giant?
Did Trick sign off on this nigga dissing black folks?
Did Trick sign off? Hell no. He ain't asked Trick about that.
Who's he getting these nigga passes from?
Niggas around him.
That's what I'm saying. Who was around him?
Wait. No, wait. That shit was sent up to upper management though.
So Dre had to sign off? So Dre
had to sign off. I think Dre the king motherfucker had to sign off on. Think about it. Because it's like, yo, man, you can't be out here dissing black niggas like that. Because, think about it. You're bigger than them. Who is big? Will Smith ain't necessarily bigger than Will. No. Eminem is not necessarily bigger than Will Smith. And when it comes to Nick Cannon is very, very famous.
That's
anybody. Come on. Think about anybody that ever came at Eminem that was black. Who was famous enough for him to even entertain, bro?
But you're right. You know what? I'm trying to think. But here's what I
think it makes sense. Let me know if I'm wrong though.
No. I think you are right. But here's what I will say though. If we're gonna go with the theory that Dre is like, I will sign off on, that might be what happened because he purposely always omitted Suge Knight's name in his raps. I don't think to this Eminem, he's never said his whole name. He's never said Suge Knight's name in a rap. On the song Toy Soldier is the best example. He said, I went my whole career he said, I went my whole career without ever mentioning, and that's just out of respect, not opening my mouth and talking about something that I knew nothing about. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about how like he tried to destroy Dr. Dre. That's the dude that made him who he is. You know what I'm saying? So you trying
to bring the Yaku back. What you trying to do, man?
So no, I mean, shout out.
You trying to bring Yaku back, sir?
I never looked at Will and said, "Yo, that nigga's soft." You know what I'm saying? I think that like rap has evolved.
Like that.
Rap has evolved. But he did a different type of rap. You know what I'm saying? But at that time in rap, you had groups that did like the more fun-loving type. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of playful. Like Kwame was a real playful. He was fly, but he was kind of a,
And look what Biggie fucking did to him though.
Yeah, I see. Kid and Play. Let me go to Kid and Play. They became stars and they were very, you know what I'm saying? Hola, hola. You know what I'm saying? Like they were.
That was a good song too. That was a really good song.
I'm just saying, like, I never looked at Will and said, oh, yo, he's soft. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at him like that and said he's a soft rapper. I just thought the era of rap that he came in, it was a lot of different genres in that early rap. And he was in a box with the Kid and Plays, with the Kwames, of these guys that were just making like these fun-loving songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was just about having fun. We kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And I believe what happened is that he married this woman, and over the last 25 years, she's reminded him at least once a year about how tough and revolutionary Tupac was. Listen, when a woman tells you how tough and revolutionary somebody is, what she's telling him is that you're not that, right? You're not that. You know what I'm saying? And it takes me back to a Jay-Z bar. And you can try to change, but that's just the top layer. Man, you was who you was before you got here. Like Will Smith is who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's the one guy that's signed to, what's this nigga's name that had the song Classic Man a few years back? What's his name?
I thought about that nigga today, man. No bullshit.
Oh, did you? Hold on. You want to talk about? Do you want to come out?
Oh, yo, fuck out of here. Yo, wait. You the straightest nigga I know, but nigga, you telling me Jadena wasn't fine? That was a good. That was bad as hell, nigga.
Whoa.
Here, G.
Super pause. What happened?
That nigga, look, come on, fam. That nigga, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I was thinking about. I was like, yo, he wouldn't have probably got signed and put out there like that if he didn't look that good. That nigga looks great. Everybody know that. Hold on. So randomly, you thought about Jadea and you said he's a good-looking man. No, my brain processes things different. Yeah, it's like my shit go through a whole lot of layers.
What up, Joy?
Like layers and shit like that.
Somebody said, "What about Joe Budden? What happened with Joe
Budden? What'd he do?"
I don't know. Courtney also said,
"Fuck that shit though, man. Back to that shit though. Jenna bad as hell though, nigga. Go ahead."
No. You see, I'm trying to get away from that.
No, he ain't getting away from that nigga. Like, yo, fuck out of here. Go look at some pictures, man. Like,
I will say this: my wife does find Jadena attractive. She does think he's an attractive.
Every woman does. Every woman does, bro. And God,
but I'm saying, like, think about him. I like that one song he had that long little chief. I thought that shit was hard.
I seen that shit back in what you call that shit? I seen it in the what's that nigga name? Luke Cage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was in that shit. I remember seeing it in that. That's a show that fell the fuck off. But like, yo, yeah, you said think about Jadena for what though? Like, what Jadena?
Well, because I wouldn't consider Jadena like a tough rapper with his bars and his subject matter. You know what I'm saying? I think for today's time, he could be considered somebody who's quote unquote a softer rapper, right? That's what I'm saying. I think that like the word soft might be the wrong word that people were using. I think that it was just because again, you know, Kid and Play was really, they was on some, you know, it's a lot of guys in early hip hop who was making fun loving rap that was with the shits.
Think about this though, fam. Post Kanye, like, yo, say what you want about Kanye. But the nigga ushered in a whole new genre of fucking entertainment with these niggas who weren't considered tough. All that bullshit, stereotypical shit.
Right.
Like, and anything that came behind him, anything that has come behind Kanye, which is a lot of rappers that have been accepted on the mainstream, have blew the fuck up, man. They didn't blow the fuck up the way they would have like pre-Kanye.
Right. No, I'm with you.
Tell me anybody pre-Kanye that blew up the way they have after Kanye. It would have been no fucking Drake before Kanye.
Back when they thought, what's the shit? Back when they thought pink polos would hurt the rock before Cam got the shit to pop. Doors was closed.
Come on, man. Before him, it was nobody out this motherfucker that came out and boom, like, you know what I mean? Like, they was considered soft or nothing. But they after Kanye, it was like, yo, this shit is acceptable. That motherfucker got some jams. Just be dope and we're gonna fuck with you.
Nah, you right, bro. He yeah, damn, he Kanye. Hold on.
The nigga a god, man. He's one of the gods.
Yeah, he ushered in. I always say this. Kanye was such a breath of fresh air because that was in a time where, you know, at that time, I mean, Jay is always he's still my guy, but at that time I was in the Jay. Jeezy had just came out with Thug Motivation 101 was, you know what I'm saying, was like having me thinking I need to go get a scale, you know what I'm saying?
Man, this shit got, yo, Jeezy's first album got so many niggas locked up. Fam. I don't think he even give credit to himself. He only mentioned the niggas that made it in the game. Cause you know Jeezy would talk about how niggas would come to his concerts and like drop off bags and shit.
Yeah.
And that nigga came to me, man, say he the realest nigga I know, man, drop off a bag. Like, man, no, they yo. How about them niggas you got locked up, Jeezy? Go ahead, my bad, man.
No, Thug Motivation 101, nigga. I thought I was finna go. I was like, yo, I know I'm in college, but I'm finna hit this. As soon as I get up out this motherfucker, I'm hitting the block, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that shit was hard.
Nigga. I was at the University of Memphis when Trap or Die came out.
Bruh.
Fam, when that mixtape, one of my homies came up bumping that shit. Nigga, that ain't Travis, man. Travis a fuck nigga, but like, he was like, yeah, nigga came up bumping that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But this old nigga talk popping, nigga. Like, yo, where the old niggas at, man? Ain't no old niggas on your chat.
Let me see.
This shit for niggas born after 85.
He was saying that the very subliminal Budden versus Eminem rap beef. Okay, there was that, but that was different.
I've never heard that.
It was some very subtle subliminals, but only reason I'm saying that was different was because technically Joe was signed to him, and that was like some internal with the Slaughterhouse shit. It was some real internal shit going on there with that whole.
I never heard of that, bro.
Huh?
I never heard of that. I never knew Eminem and Joe Budden had little bars going on.
Well, it was more, you know what it was like? It was Joe Budden on his podcast pointing out to people, hey, right here, Eminem is talking about me because I said this. So it was really Joe Budden like letting you know what was going on. So maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but he was the one that I saw like really pointing it out. But again, I feel like that was some internal shit, you know what I'm saying? Because of that whole Slaughterhouse, how that whole thing went down. Which let me say
but yeah,
this might be very unbackpack rapper of me, but I always thought Slaughterhouse was overrated. person.
I didn't even know they had a rating, to be honest with you.
I thought they was overrated. And I fuck with Royce heavy. I like Royce heavy. You know who Royce is kind of like? Royce and Andre 3000 are comparable from this perspective, right? When niggas start talking about like they top 5 MCs, even though I guess he didn't even have technically a full album of himself by himself, right? 3 Stacks. They did like a split album. The Speaker Box and The Love Below was like
that's the only album he has by himself, though.
But it's like it's technically both of them.
But he never did like it's technically an Outkast album, but it's only shit. But he never did nothing else outside of that by itself. You're right.
Right. And I always feel like it's crazy to put. You can't. I can't put a guy in my top 5 who's been in a group his whole life. Because to me, it's tough because I'm comparing you against guys who are just giving me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
right.
Everybody has like this great, and I got a great respect for 3 Stacks too. But everybody feels like they almost have to put him as like, you know what I'm saying? And when people bring up Royce. I know people that can't even give you a freaking Royce song, and they'll be like, "Yeah, but Royce got them bars though. He deep." And I'm like, I feel like people almost have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to say that shit.
You're right, man. Because Royce is dope as a motherfucker. I hate it when Royce got gangster though, man. Like Royce was dope without that. But at one point in time, Royce started getting on that gangster shit, man. It was like Royce, chill. You know what I'm saying? But like Royce is fucking sick.
The 9. Yeah, I mess with Royce, but I don't know. I mean, I think if you go back in hip hop though, if you look at a lot of those early rap guys, I think people might consider them soft today based on subject matter. If you hear Me, Myself, and I, you don't think that they're gonna whoop your ass. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
People will bump that shit because it has that the Parliament sample. Yeah, the Parliament sample and shit. Like, people will bump that shit for that. You know what I mean?
It's just me, myself, and I. Right? Look, if you compare that,
I would like to consider this shit all soft though. It's like fucking. It sucks to me. It's got to be considered soft. That's some good music.
I agree. I'm just saying it's softer than NWA saying fuck the police. That's you know what I'm saying? That's a very aggressive record. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with them, by the way. I high five police officers when they're doing their jobs. You know what I mean? I gotta be honest with you, sir, ma'am, whatever.
Like
good fucking job, officer.
Like Tribe Called Quest, right? Like I'm gonna give you a perfect example of this shit where I'm saying like a group that's considered hard based on subject matter and a group that may be considered soft based on subject matter, but the softer group would whoop the other group's ass. Take Tribe Called Quest, right? And then take take Tribe Called Quest. I had this head in my head, and then take Mobb Deep.
Okay.
Mobb Deep subject matter, like I jam Quiet Storm probably once a month. I love that shit, right?
That shit fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep subject matter. If you didn't know no better, you would think these niggas are like built like 50 Cent, like back in the day. You like these niggas are with all that shit.
Right.
These are two little small guys. Rest in peace to Prodigy.
Prodigy, man. Prodigy.
These were two
like 5'2".
Yeah. And look, rest in peace to Fife as well. But I'm gonna take my chances with Tribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna take my chances with Tribe. I gotta go. I think Q-Tip might get both of them niggas by himself, personally.
By himself, man. Q-Tip like 6'2".
You know I think Q-Tip
so tiny, man.
Yeah.
You heard that Fat Joe interview too. Fat Joe was talking about that shit because we never knew Mobb Deep was short and little until Fat Joe said it. You never seen that shit? Like Fat Joe, he was on some shit. He was like, "Yo, man, Mobb Deep talking all this big shit. You fuck around and see him, and they like 5'3". You like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I didn't know niggas that little until Fat Joe told me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Okay, Courtney got an interesting question. He says, super pause, way to start it off. But he says, but can you be quote unquote soft if you aren't trying to be hard. I think that's the exact argument though that I'm trying to make, is that there was like at that time, guys were just doing what they did. You know what I'm saying? And I think people over time, like, bro, first of all, let me back up. MC Hammer had a goddamn cartoon. Do you understand how big you have to be to have a whole cartoon?
As a black man in the fucking 80s.
You know what I'm saying? They got a cartoon.
In the early 90s, late 80s, man.
Like, you're coming in the white folks' home.
Though, even outside of him, who else had a fucking cartoon as any man?
The only other cartoon was some black folk. I think Kid and Play had a cartoon for a little bit, but then other than that would be the Michael.
Who else had a? Oh, wait a minute. We were right. I'm fucking it up because I'm like, as a black man, but who else had? Well, what other individual that was an entertainer they gave a cartoon to?
Like, not by themselves. Like I said, Kid and Play had one, and then you had the Super Friends. I think it was not Super, whatever it's called, the All Stars. It was like Jordan, Bo Jackson, I think Wayne Gretzky.
But that was a group.
That was a group. No, you're right.
By itself.
MC Hammer had a cartoon by his goddamn self. Don't get it fucked up.
I used to tell
Hammer, I am. They put me in the mix.
They put me in the mix. I'll be on this motherfucker, but like, yeah. Yeah, we're talking some real shit now, bro. I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Hammer was out here, like, you know what I'm saying, really doing this thing. And that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting back and I'm saying, to Courtney's point, that's an excellent point, Courtney. If you're not, listen, can you be like, that's what I'm saying. I think the people that were describing him were just using the wrong word, right? Wow. They didn't really mean soft the way that he's taking it, the way he's internalizing it, right? I think they just meant that in comparison to NWA and Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you compare, I don't know, give me another Will Smith song that we ain't talked about.
That could be Mike Tyson or some shit.
Yeah, if you had Will Smith, parents just don't understand. If you compare that to No Vaseline, you know.
Hey man, how about this though? Well, we're talking about decent rappers from two-parent homes. No Vaseline wasn't really that disrespectful. It was very respectfully checking niggas.
I mean, but the hook says that a villain gets fucked with no Vaseline. He's talking about going in a man's rectum area.
But fam,
with no lube.
It was eloquent. It was eloquent. No Vaseline is a metaphor. Think about it. It's a metaphor. That was eloquent, sir. Dude. Think about it, man. I'm not saying he was like all good. No, I'm telling you, it's pretty eloquent, man. No Vaseline. He could have titled that motherfucker, "You getting fucked in your ass by a white boy." That could have been a title.
That's facts.
That motherfucker was no Vaseline. That was a metaphor, dude. That's how you should have known Cube was. With no Vaseline. That's how you should have known Cube was smart as hell.
Yeah,
he's a great writer.
You know what? Writer. Let's explore that real quick. Hold on, before I go there. Shout out to Courtney. Yeah, listen. Will Smith has songs like "Welcome to Miami." Listen, those songs are like, listen, welcome to
nigga, that's the two of us.
Hold on. I think one of those songs, I think it may be the Miami song. Didn't Nas write one of those songs for him, though?
I thought Nas was getting jiggy with it.
Okay, getting jiggy, you may be right. Okay.
Getting jiggy with it was so motherfucking dope, bro.
Hold on, but that's what I'm saying though. Nas can't hold on, Blake. Whoa. Nas can't come out with getting jiggy with it himself though.
You know why? Because he insults to everybody, he tough.
That's what I'm saying.
Nas ain't never had a fist fight. Nigga Nori told us that. Never had a fist fight, bro. Nas one of them niggas who ain't really no motherfucking tough guy. He was around the tough guys. And that's my problem with niggas. Niggas always want a motherfucker to be like throwing rocks at the penitentiary. Like, no, nigga, these niggas are artists. They just have to play this role so they can get you to accept them.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact. And that's the thing. Like, Jungle was with the shits, right?
Exactly. He was the dude.
Jungle was with the shits.
He was the dude. You know what I'm saying? Man. You ever seen that documentary though? Like on that documentary, he explained why. He was like, "Yo, man, I got shot out here.
Yeah,
like 2 times, and we ain't moved. We should have moved after that. I went crazy."
You know, you know what's funny? Like, even think about the movie Belly, right? With Nas and DMX. They couldn't have, if they would have switched roles, people wouldn't have believed it, right?
Fuck no.
Right? Because even between those two, that's what I'm saying. The soft.
Also because Nas was a bad actor. You know that though, right?
I mean that too, but just the subject matter between those two rappers, Nas is considered the softer guy based on subject matter. You feel what I'm saying? Like DMX literally has an album called what is it? Something in Hell is Hot. So what is
Hell? Dog in Hell is Hot.
Yeah, like goddamn. You know what I'm saying? He got flesh in my flesh. Like he got some
blood on my blood. All of
his album titles are crazy.
Blood.
Yeah, his shit is some real dark shit. I mean, it's Dark Man X. So there you go. You know,
nigga died on a cocaine overdose, man. DMX was true to brand at all.
You know what's funny though? I know a bunch of people who don't even know what the fuck DMX stands for.
That's because they weren't born in the 80s.
I'm just saying though, like, goddamn.
So that's some like, nigga, you can't expect a nigga from the 90s to know what DMX stands for. Like, think about it. What's the latest 90s born rate or born age or whatever the fuck you think would know what DMX stands for? So I cut that motherfucker off at 93.
You might be right. You might be right.
If you're beyond 93, you don't know what the fuck Dark Man, like DMX thing, you don't know that. You're born in 95. What about 95 though?
You might be right.
It came out in like 99. It came out in like 99, 2000. Like,
I remember not liking DMX until I heard that nigga on that joint with Jay-Z. What's the joint he was on with Jay? The big record. It was a big DMX and My Dog's Bite. Jigga, my nigga. Right.
Money Cash Hoes. Cash Hoes. Yeah.
There you go. Until I heard the nigga, I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I fuck with this nigga, bro. When he came here, DMX, My Dog. And then I was like, I went back and I was like, he's hard. And I'm gonna tell you, one of my favorite songs he made was with one of the softest niggas in the history of music, period. No disrespect. I think he's great.
Yeah.
But that What You Bitches Want from a nigga with Cisco is my shit.
Man, was that a Def Jam hookup?
I don't know how the fuck they linked up. Because this nigga DMX is growling the record. And this nigga Cisco is back here doing cartwheels and shit.
Right.
That's so wow.
Doing the one thing. What they bitches want from a nigga, what they want.
That's a wild ass record, bro. This nigga DMX is going hard body on bitches, and this nigga Cisco with no shirt on, with fucking glossy lips,
platinum hair.
That shit look like a parody.
Was Cisco a Superhead book?
You know what? I think he might have been. Hold on, I think he might have been. Hold on.
Everybody was a Superhead book, fool.
Hold on.
Everybody was a Superhead book, G. But you're right though. That's a wild like fucking mashup. DMX and motherfucking Cisco, bro. I never thought about that. That's a very wild matchup.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy song. Like who gets together and say, "Hey, I want to know who told X, hey X, you need to make a record with an R&B dude." Because at that time, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be Cisco, a nigga with platinum hair. Like what the fuck?
Cisco, man.
The nigga that made the thong song. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like, cause think about it. Even though, like Pac, like that's what I'm saying. Like, even when Pac made records with like R&B niggas, he made it with Jodeci, and that shit was a banger, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
you come with the gritty nigga, like the niggas that was putting with him, like, yo, wait a minute, like, you white. Who the fuck did an R&B song like as a hard rapper with some motherfuckers who were in R&B and like they was like real soft and shit? I can't really think about that, dude. Like, who did that? I mean, dude, you right, man. It was always like a Pac, Jodeci.
Yeah, bro, this nigga Pac, the song. Let me see you toss it.
Carl Thomas was a smooth type nigga. Like, yo,
like, bro,
Carl Thomas was nowhere near as zesty as fucking Cisco.
the way KC comes in on the song is gangster, nigga. Ooh, it's Casey, baby. You. I was like, hold on, this shit going hard. My nigga,
Casey was that's when that coke was flowing. You know what I'm saying? Casey was in that coke a little bit.
I mean, the song, but that song was Toss It Up. What them bitches want from nigga is a hard song, but you know, that nigga there.
I don't know, man. But same bad time, same bad place next week, my G.
We can get it popping, man. Listen, y'all let me know out there, man. Do y'all think that Will Smith was soft? Y'all put it in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, we come back. You know what I'm saying? We can get it popping. I don't know if Will Smith was soft. Again, me personally, I bring it to, I think that this man has been mentally tormented for the last 20 or 25 years with his wife, bringing up.
Can I get a second to apologize for ever trying to be on Jada's side? I gotta apologize for that. I fucked up for like 5 minutes just trying to play devil's advocate. And I hate that I did that.
Low-key caping. You was low-key caping for it.
I don't know what happened to me. I'm
telling you that this woman has mentally abused this man for 20 years.
I know.
Bringing up Tupac Shakur.
I know, man. I don't know what angle I was going for. Something happened to me, man.
Tupac was a revolutionary. He was raised by Black Panthers. Tupac shot off-duty police officers because he thought he just saw a white dude beating up on a black dude and just bust on the nigga. That's how, like, you can't.
And then who shot Tupac? What motherfucking cunt? I'm just fucking around. I'm sorry.
You can't compete with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can play Ali, but you ain't Ali, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is some real iconic shit. I Am Legend was good, but shooting 2 off-duty white police officers and getting off for it.
That's hard shit.
What the fuck is topping that, man?
That's some. Listen,
it's the ultimate man.
It's hard to compare a motherfucker to Tupac, bro, to another man. Hold on, what you say? Hold on, let me put this right here. We get ready to get up out of here for the night. Softer now agree that slap than he ever would. See, that's the thing. Okay, here, let's wrap it up with this. That's what I wanted to get to full circle with the slap, right? I think that slap wasn't even meant for Chris. I'm not saying no domestic violence shit. I'm just saying I don't think the slap was meant for Chris. I think that slap was just him trying. You know, you remember them bands everybody used to wear, them What Would Jesus Do bands? Them little shit. I think that in his brain, he got something that says, what would Tupac do? Right? What would Pac do?
It's a hell of a thing to have on your brain.
And it was like, hold on, nigga. If Pac was here and somebody disrespected his lady, he would step to that nigga. I'm gonna step to this nigga. Right? Like, what would Pac do? You know what I mean?
Again, I'm sorry for ever taking Jada's side or thinking about it in Jada's perspective. Because honestly, that's really some tormenting shit to ever have to think about that. God damn. You know she's mentioned Pac several times.
Come on, fam. Because I don't even know anybody that ever referred to, like, we just take Will as Will is just Will. Just like we were talking about with Nick Cannon is just Nick Cannon. We don't look at them as any, you know what I'm saying? It's just Will is Will, Nick is Nick. They do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
They have no race. They don't have race.
Yeah, they just do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They in their lane. When Getting Jiggy With It came out, niggas is getting jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Niggas was getting jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody was tripping out, bro. I jammed that. Didn't he do he took a sample from Kool Moe Dee, right? With the Wild Wild West shit. I jammed that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kool Moe Dee.
That shit was trash as fuck.
That's what we are though, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tap in with No Strings tomorrow night, man. We going in. The crew will be here. We're gonna be talking about planning for your breakup. We talking relationship talk. How do you plan for your breakup? That's more of a woman thing, because women will plan for this shit. They will set this whole thing up. It's not
we all know the relationship is not in trouble until they feel like it is.
There you go. So there you go. Y'all tap in for that tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. We'll holler, man. We're back tomorrow. And check us out next Tuesday as well. Holla. Bye, hoes.